Hey, hi everyone, this is Mukesh Otwani from learn-automation.com. Today in this lecture, we are going to talk about a special class which is present in Serenity Framework called PageObject. Now, this class is a totally different class. This is nothing related to PageObject model. PageObject model is a separate design pattern that we will discuss in upcoming videos. So, how we can combine PageObject model with PageObject class. But right now, we are only going to talk about this particular class which is available in Serenity Framework. So now if you go back to the project that we have created, we are not using any PageObject class, but if you want to utilize or if you want to gain the maximum benefit from the Serenity framework, then you need to use this class called PageObject. So it's a separate class where they have separate the multiple methods which you can reuse directly for your framework or for your scripts. So I would say they're kind of reusable methods which you can use for your project. So it's independent of your project. Okay, so you can reuse them. So how to use this? First of all, you need to use one keyword called extends and just type page object, and you can see we have multiple options for page objects. So what same class is available into two packages. If you notice, this is coming from Serenity BDD core pages and this is also coming from a different package. Both are exactly same, but this is the new folder structure, so we'll go with the first one. So it's a separate abstract class which we can use for our test automation. Okay, so if you want to see the different methods available under page objects, just press Control from the keyboard and click on this class. You will get to this particular class, and if you see the outline, this is the outline of this particular class. So let me expand this. Can you see this? How many methods it's already available for us to directly use it. So if you notice, they have a couple of constants created. So these are a couple of final static constants which is available. You will also get the WebDriver reference directly from this page object and couple of methods which we can directly use. Okay, like in case if you want to get the driver, then you can get this two different methods. One is for set driver with driver. In case if you want to upload any file or data, then they have a dedicated methods available called upload data in a string format, upload data with byte format. In the same way, you can also set the timeouts. And can you see this multiple conditions? Wait for expected conditions, wait for rendered element, wait for presence of. So if you have worked with Selenium earlier, then you must have aware of WebDriver wait, which is nothing but explicit wait, right? So all these things or all these methods are redefined with proper messages and few more changes, and you will get all these methods with PageObject class. Okay, and you can see all these methods. Wait for text to disappear, text to appear, should contain text, should contain all the text. All these conditions are present here. So what you need to do, you just need to extend this PageObject class and you can use all the methods with the help of inheritance. Okay, so we are going to use this particular PageObject in upcoming sessions. Okay, so in the next session I will show you how you can use this PageObject class, but I would recommend you to explore this PageObject class whenever you have free time. It's very useful, and in case if you don't want to go with Serenity framework as well, you can still use the same functionality or the methods in your normal framework as well. Now another interesting thing which I found here is web element facade. So till now we have worked with web element, which is nothing but a separate interface which will deal with web element. But in Serenity framework we have a separate interface called web element facade. So this will have all the features of web element because it extend all the features, plus it also have few more methods that I will be showing you. Apart from this, they also have multiple find methods. Till now we have find element and find elements, but you can see here we have multiple find method with bilocator, with locator, with list, find nested conditions. Okay, find each, find first, all these different methods are available, but again they are available with web element facade. Okay, and so I will show you this how to use web element facade. Apart from this, if you scroll down, there's some wait for conditions. Okay, so wait for the refresh, wait for a specific condition. In case if you want to provide your conditions, you can also work with alert. So it's impossible to cover each and every method, so whenever you have time, please go with the methods which they have, okay, and try to use if it is fitting for your requirement. In the next video, I will show you how you can use this page object and very interesting part called web element facade that I will be showing you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how this page object work with different conditions.